Hey, I'm Melanie Kate and I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I have officially moved into my parents' house because a lot has happened. Well, not a lot, but there's a few things that have happened in the last month that kind of have just pushed me into moving in here sooner, until a house comes available that I can buy that is suitable for us as a family, like twins. So yeah, I'm now officially 26 weeks, and I'm going to do a bump update for you. So my last bump update was at 22 weeks, and I just had one solid week where I was sick 2 days out of 7, which is a drastic change for me because I had gone from like 5 days out of 7 to 2, which was like a godsend. It was amazing. However, just after filming, a couple of days after filming the last video, the last bump update, we had a heat wave in the UK. It's not, I can't remember what it was, but it was like 28. But my flat it's like a greenhouse, so in the summer it's boiling hot and in the winter it's freezing cold. And I was on a Teams call with my friend, my work friend, and I unfortunately fainted. I came across funny in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom because it was the coolest place. I didn't have to be on camera, so that's why I went in there. It was the coolest place. I thought, right, this would be perfect. Just can't have a fan on because you'll just hear the noise of the Dyson, etc. So I went into the bathroom to have this Teams call, and all of a sudden I was standing up having it because I've got like that shelf in the bathroom where my laptop was sitting, and all of a sudden I thought, oh god, I feel a bit funny, like I feel a bit lightheaded. So I thought, right, Mel, sit down. So I sat down on the loo, and then I just put my hands under the tap, but like only that it was on lightly so that she couldn't really hear what was happening. And then I don't really remember getting from the toilet to the floor, really. I don't know if I did that myself or I passed out and I did it that, like, I fell to the floor. And then I just came round and Vicky was still talking, like my friend, like colleague, was still talking, and I was just like, huh? Like, how long have I been out? What's happened? Like, I didn't know where I was, but then I heard her voice and I was like, okay, I'm still on the call. But it kind of scared me, and it scared me a bit too much, I guess. I then rang my mum and I was like, Mum, I've just fainted, what do I do? And like, so then we decided that I'd sit down, just lay down for a minute, cool down, like have a drink, and just see how I was. And I just felt tired more than anything. I just felt a bit weird. So I hadn't been sick or anything after fainting, so I was just like, okay. So my mum and dad were out, so nobody, and my car was here because someone had come to look at it, so I hadn't got my car, so I couldn't drive anywhere. So my sister had to come and pick me up and bring me here. And since then I've been home once, and that's purely because I uploaded a video and my mum sorted out a few things, and that is it. I don't plan on going back other than if this dongle thing doesn't work to upload my videos. I can go back for the next however many weeks till it sells or like goes through to upload, but I'm not going to upload when it's hot weather, and then go there and upload it. Or I can stay here, you know. I just want to check, I just need to go and check it's okay, you know, there's no leaks or whatnot. But other than that, I have been living here. As you can see, I'm in a different bedroom. I have moved into this bedroom now, which will be where the twins come home to. We decided this was the best bedroom for us as a family, like twins and me, and so yeah, this bed will probably turn around, and then the twins' cot will go, because they have to sleep together for the first 3 to 6 months. They will go next to me, and then a dresser over there and that whatnot. But unfortunately it's out of stock. We went to order it the other day because it was in stock, and then it's now out. Both things are out of stock, so it's a bit of a bummer, but anyway. So yeah, I don't want to live at home, like live in my flat, like when it's really hot. So we had that heat wavy bit then, and now we're in the middle of another heat wave, and tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday is going to be like 43. Right now today it's 35, so it's really hot. So it's just best to keep cool, and not be there, because honestly it is ridiculous. But yeah, no, I rang the day I fainted. I rang my manager, said, look, I've just fainted, I think I'm okay, but I need to just take a break. I need to call the midwife and go from there, like I might have to go to hospital. The midwife said as long as the babies are moving it's okay, but call your GP and see if you can get an appointment with them, because they might want to check you over. So it wasn't the time that the babies moved, but the babies had started moving by, I think I fainted at 9:30, and by 11ish like they'd started moving, so it was okay. And then the GP just said as long as you hadn't wet yourself or thrown up afterwards, just take it easy, just rest for the day, and then you'll be alright. So that's what I did, and then I went back to work the next day. Obviously I work from home, but I work from here now, my new home, so that's fine. So that's that one, and I'm just scared now that I'm gonna faint and do something to these children, or myself, so it's just best to be here. That's that one. What else? Oh, and then from fainting I've gone back to being sick 7 days a week, and it's not pleasant. It's physically draining to be sick for 26 weeks, or 20 weeks probably it would have been. It's physically awful. 21 weeks probably. It's like being sick all the time is just awful. So that's that. Bit rubbish. Food is just food to me. I have no cravings. I eat because I know I need to. For me and the twins, I am still on the plainish-ish diet, albeit that I can have a pad thai now, but without the chicken or whatnot. And the other day we couldn't be able to cook, so I brought myself and my dad a Thai. He had a pad Thai and spring rolls and whatnot. I had spring rolls actually, but I had vegetables in soy sauce and rice, and that was nice. So I'm trying to build up a little bit more, because obviously though the midwife says it's totally fine, and the children are taking their nutrition from you and what you can stomach, and from what before, and obviously I had a fairly good diet beforehand, they've got from that. But if you can take something, so I did start vitamins. I did start these gummies, but they're disgusting, but I have been taking them. I've took one a day. I'm going to take 1 or 2 a day. They're just pregnant care gummies, to get some iron up, because my iron levels have dropped. Obviously I'm not eating the fruit and vegetables that I used to. So when I fainted, I had a blood test a week or 2 before that, and I was 107, and at the time 105 was low, like it was borderline. But then I had another blood test. I've had another one since then. Yeah, 24 weeks I had another blood test. She just put me in for a repeat one, because she just thought, let's just check your iron levels now instead of 28 weeks, because you're at, I guess 28 weeks, your well, and it's somewhere between 24 weeks and somewhere between 20 weeks and 28 weeks, when pregnant, your iron level, like the borderline bit, increases to 110, and obviously mine was 107. So I had another blood test, and she rang me on Thursday and said, right, you're now 99, we need to get you on some iron tablets. So I am on iron tablets now as well. I take 2 a day. Still fine, it's just they're going to monitor me a bit closer for iron. So I've got to have another blood test in 4 weeks time. I've got one Tuesday, and then I've got one again in 3 weeks time. I'm needlephobic, if you didn't know that, so it's just all great fun and games. So that's that. What else? Not a lot else has really happened. My car sold on the Monday. We brought a car on the Wednesday or Thursday. I picked it up on last Tuesday. I've got a Peugeot SUV. However, the wind mirror's a bit, it looked like they'd poured paint over it basically, but it gone everywhere. So this week they're meant to come and pick my car up and change that, because they've brought a new wind mirror for it, and they're going to replace it for me, because there's no way I was buying a car that looked like that. It looked like I wouldn't even have spent £250 on it, let alone the money I spent on the car. So they're coming to replace that. That's it really. I'm working still. Plan to work up until I'm 37 weeks pregnant. The twins will come at 37 weeks. I don't know a date yet or anything like that. I have booked in for my birth plan. As of now, baby boy, who is twin A, twin 1, whatever you want to call him, he is head down. So he needs to be head down for me to have a natural birth, and that's really what I want. So fingers crossed it stays that way and I can have a natural birth. But I'm going in August, the beginning of August, I'm going to have go through my birth plan at the local hospital. I don't know, she just said let's book you in for that, so she booked me in for that at 24 weeks. So I'm going to the actual hospital rather than like the I suppose they're all community NHS like ones, but like this one's got like where you can stay overnight, whereas the one that I go for my scans and that is just for scans and blood tests and whatnot, and like clinics. So that's what I mean, like we're going to the proper hospital where I'm going to give birth basically is where we're going for that appointment. So that'll be interesting, because there's a lot of things I would prefer, but I don't think I can have any or many of them. Like I would love a water birth, but I think it's too risky for her to have a water birth, because once he's out she needs to move correctly in order to come out, otherwise then I could potentially have to have a C-section. I don't really want an epidural, I just want to do it on gas and air, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's too much of a risk to not have the epidural, in case I need to go get rushed in for an emergency C-section. We'll just see. I'm going to ask these questions at the time. So that's happening in a few weeks. Less than a few weeks, yeah, a few weeks. 2 weeks, I say. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. What else? So I've got my car. The car seats are in my car. They're ready to go. I just need to obviously buy the nursery furniture, but again it's out of stock, so I can't buy it yet. If it stays out of stock for much longer, we will find another option and buy that one. But I wanted this range from John Lewis. I really like that collection, so that's that. My baby shower is in 3 weeks time as well, but other than that I'm just plodding on with each day, taking each day as it comes. Some days I can shift the sickness and it's fine for the day, but other days, like I think it was Wednesday, I literally had to stop work after lunch because I just couldn't shift it and I felt so rough, so I just went and had a nap, laid down, just chilled out. Like it was just all like I just couldn't shift it and it was just making me feel awful. So I'm just taking each day as it comes, and there's more days where I mean it's just rare that I don't work the full day, but if I have to, I have to. The next 2 days are going to be extremely hard because it's going to be boiling hot, but I'm here, we've got fans, we've got whatnot, that it's just going to be what it's going to be, and they all know, and all are not concerned but worried that I'm going to faint anyway. I hope I don't, and I hope that I feel good. So they're all going to be like, okay, and my manager told me to take more breaks and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna do what I can do for the next few days till the temperature goes down, because like I said, 43 is quite high. It's like 35 today and it's too hot already. Yeah, so most of their clothes are washed, brand new sizes, like newborn, no, they're not even newborn, are they? I think they are newborn and tiny baby are ready. They're washed, clean, ready to go. I have got 2 rockers, one is set up, one isn't. Oh, I was gonna get some, I need to get D batteries and I forgot to get them today. That is it really. I haven't got much else to say other than it's just the same. I think I'm never gonna not be sick until I give birth, and then life will get extremely better, believe it or not. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well. If you've got any random questions or anything you want to ask me, feel free to, and I will try and like fill you in on that detail once I film my next video or whatever. Someone asked me the other bump update if I'd got anything embarrassing going on whilst I was pregnant, and like blown off and whatnot, and I wouldn't say I'm like more windy than I was, to be fair. Yeah, no, I'm not really. I mean, my stomach is quite hairy, but that's natural from the hormones. Other than that, it's not really embarrassing. Otherwise, that I'm struggling with the heat and fainting, and that's just a bit, I hate being ill. So to be ill or like have to ring someone, but I'm sorry, I've just passed out, like I have to leave, I have to go, it's just, that's just hard for me. So yeah, I've not really had anything like that. I need a wee a lot more because he is sitting on my bladder where she is sitting on my ribs. I find like I get a little bit out of breath going up the stairs, and my knees hurt from going up the stairs, but I think that's just the weight of them. I have got quite a bit bigger. I don't like how I look. That is just me, because I don't think pregnancy is for me, and if you have been pregnant or whatnot and had an experience with hyperemesis or anything like this, you would understand. A lot of people don't understand, and then they don't judge me, but they like say stuff like you shouldn't feel like that, it's amazing you're carrying your son and your daughter. Yeah, I am carrying my son and my daughter, and that is amazing, but honestly I just want them here now because it is that bad. Like I feel that rubbish, and also I don't like how big I am, and again I think that's because the pregnancy is just rubbish for me. So being told that I'm big is just a big no-no for me, and quite a lot of people have said that. Yeah, obviously I've got twins in my tummy, and you can compare me to a single pregnancy of a size 0 person that's, you know, got 1 baby in them that's due at the same time as me. Obviously they're going to be tiny, and I think that the way I've been, like at the beginning I was compared to my sister quite a lot, and my sister was quite small, so I think that didn't help as far as like the bigness and how I felt about that. But obviously I'm still eating, I'm still doing what I can to grow these twins. These are gonna get bigger in the next 10 weeks, and I can't do a lot about that other than grow them and be okay with it and plod on with being sick and whatnot. But yeah, if you've got any questions, if you've got random questions like anything, let me know. Hope you're all well, and I hope this video uploads here, because normally they don't, so I hope it uploads here, that I don't have to go back to mine. If not, this will be a couple of weeks late probably, because I'm not going back till the heat wave's over. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Bye. Oh, you want to see my bump, don't you? That would be clever. That would be the best thing. Let me move. I'm trying to hold my dress in so you can see my bump.